Hartnell makes a big bid for victory.
The decision is that he will run in the Cox Plate.
He's travelling great guns, Hartnell, and he zips away from them.
It'd be an honour to win a Cox Plate for His Highness.
You thought he was impressive in the Chelmsford. It's all on again today.
Very excited. I'm just excited to have a live chance in the race.
McDonald's peeled out, he's in clear air, he's ready to let go when they corner in. Jamaica's on his back being diggled at by Hall, and Hartnell bolted up on the outside and took his stablemate Kelly. Hartnell below the 200, he leads by more than 2 lengths, he's gone away on Jamaica, and then Kelly and Preferment. But the real Hartnell, we're seeing him today all right at Flemington, and he's going to canter in. Hartnell, ultra impressive by 3 or 4. Wasn't that awesome?
There's no particular reason over and above the fact that we think it's a nice race for him. He's going very well over a mile and a quarter. He's settling in his races. He has a lovely weight in the Caulfield Cup. Someone mentioned to me yesterday that you've left him in the Caulfield Cup at the last acceptance stage. We did that in case something went wrong with Scottish this week. But it was purely to see if he gets over his trip okay. John Ferguson didn't think there was much point in running Sheikh Mohammed's best European stayer against the best Australian stayer in the Caulfield Cup, and he wanted to split them up.
We're probably all about just getting our own house in order, and it's really of no consideration as to what else is going to run in the race, so we're just sort of focusing on ourselves and giving consideration to our preparation more than anything, mate. I think he dropped 1 kilo for the day out, and it's obviously helped to walk him across the road for a race, but he's made good improvement again. So we're very happy with where he's at, and think that I'm happy with the 3 weeks going into the Cox Plate for him. He's had a trip down from Sydney and a nice day out at the races, but never had a hard day. James gave him a beautiful ride, and it helped. In terms of going forward. The opportunity to, history is always a great guide as to where we should or shouldn't be going, and he's sort of, I reflect back on horses like Fiorente, and he's a genuine weight for age horse that's effective at 2 miles, and I think the right it's a program we adhered to last year but didn't do it as successfully, so we're just trying to replicate the program this year but try and execute it a little bit better.
Obviously we're taking on a champion, and look, champions find something extra special under pressure, so Hartnell's going to need to be at his brilliant best to even be competitive there, so I'm looking forward to the challenge, and I'm sure the team is as well.
Impending's out, then Solomon good standing, Mediterranean's only battling, Divine Prophet in front, Impending starting to level up, Impending goes to Divine Prophet, Impending the outside hits the lead from Divine Prophet, and Impending wins it.
Got Impending running in the Caulfield Guineas. You happy with the way that Impending settled into Melbourne?
Yeah, he only arrived this morning, but he's settled in really well and travelled down well, and he's sort of made nice improvements since his win the other day, and he's going to peak well on Saturday, and he's got to get round Caulfield on firm ground, which is not the right scenario, but I think that he's a quality colt, and James is very happy with him, and I think if we can get the right run he'll be very effective.
I love this horse. He's got the right attributes to be a competitive in a Caulfield Guineas. He's a very balanced horse, so I'm not concerned about Caulfield at all. His performance so far have been very good, and I think he's the one to beat. He's going really well.
Look, he's impeccably bred, and he's an imposing horse when you see him. His biggest attribute is his attitude. He's got a wonderful, wonderful attitude, and hopefully that, as well as his ability, but he does have a wonderful attitude.
Still Chetwood the leader though, this free striding galloper. He's going to run them into the ground, Chetwood.
He's gone through his grades very quickly. He reminds us, and James has said a number of times, of Vashka. He's probably a bit better than Vashka, to be fair. He's a bold horse because if you try to go with him, you'll undo yourself, and if you sit off him, well, he just dictates. So he would be very competitive on Saturday, I think.
I've really enjoyed the first part of this season. I think we've started really well. It's good to be associated with a great team, and the horses are performing so well. So if you're piling those good horses, it makes my job a bit easier.